Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special episode of Birds vs. Boys. There is nothing going on in the NFL besides Deshaun Watson, and we don't talk about Deshaun Watson on this podcast. So we are going to do something a little bit different, Aidan, correct?
That is correct. We are going to broadcast from my childhood bedroom.
And we're not going to talk about Deshaun Watson. So, all right.
Too, which is also refreshing. Change of place, change of pace.
Exactly. So if you are new to us, or if you're not new to us, if you're new to us, this kind of format thing will be a little bit different. If you've watched in the past, we did something sort of like this during draft season where we did in our mock drafts. I did it for the Cowboys. Aidan did it for the Eagles. But now we're going to bring in the NFC East. And we are each going to build our team, draft style, only using NFC East players. And on this episode, we are just doing offense, Aidan.
That is correct. So it's kind of similar to fantasy football, how you would build your offensive roster, except we also have offensive line as well. So you're building the full 11 on offense, plus a little bonus extra sprinkled in. So you'll see when we put the graphic up how we're going to do it. But this is something different for us. And another thing we did, if you remember way back when for the day ones, we did this just by one singular position group at a time.
Yes, we did.
So this is elevation.
Yes. So we're not drafting position group by position group. We can draft a quarterback first, a running back first. You go in the order that you want to build the team that you want. But I can't pick a player you draft. You can't pick a player I draft.
It's kind of like fantasy and Madden all combined into one, and real life.
Yep. Love it. It's just a beautiful smorgasbord.
Yes.
All right. So we don't know who's going first yet. We have not picked this. So Vincent has a coin here. So since I guess you're in your child, but maybe I feel like I should go. I should call it in the air since you're home technically.
That is actually a great point. I am home. So you should be allowed to call it.
All right, perfect. So I'm going to go tails. Tails never fails. That's the slowest coin. Tails.
All right.
So we are doing snake draft. We decided. So I will go first. And then Aidan will have the next two picks.
For the record, you do understand snake draft because we were struggling.
So I will go first. Aidan picks two, and I go. Bang, bang, bang.
No.
Aidan goes twice. God. I said. Yeah, I go. Then you go. Then you go. Then I go.
Okay. We're good.
Yeah.
That'll be. We talked about last week about doing the bonus content. That would have been in the vault. Yes. Us trying to figure out how a snake draft actually works.
Okay, so I have my pick of the litter here. All four teams, the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Giants, and whatever Washington's called. And I can pick whatever player I want on offense. So my first pick of the Birds vs. Boys NFC East offensive draft is Jordan Mailata.
Oh, damn it.
I am going to anchor that left side of the line. He is a mammoth. He is a behemoth. He is a mauler, and he's cool as shit. I need cool on this team also. And I believe his contract was just rated the best contract in all of the NFL by some big website. So I'm going Jordan Mailata to protect whatever quarterback I draft later in this draft.
I love that you factored in salary cap into our draft.
I am a Cowboys fan.
Oh man, that is an all-timer. One of your reasoning for your first overall pick in this draft being.
Hey, that's not the first reason. That's just he's that good that his contract is one of the best in the league.
There you go. All right. Well, for my first pick, I am following similar logic, but I'm going to hit the Uno reverse card on you and take an offensive line from the Cowboys. I'm going to take guard Zack Martin.
Knew that was
because same logic applies. I'm just going best player available. Mailata is young. He's cheap. He's effective. He's athletic at his position. And you can say the same quality factors for Zack Martin. Young, cheap, and effective. But biggest thing, effective, surefire Hall of Fame.
Damn it. I was hoping maybe you wouldn't go there. So maybe I could put those two guys next to each other somehow. But
you know what I thought about? I was thinking you should go quarterback because everyone goes quarterback in a real draft. And I was like, no, this guy's going to be a Hall of Famer. And then Mailata, who knows what he turns into? Maybe a Hall of Famer. So we had the same logic, which is kind of funny. But I believe that I get to go second as well.
Yes.
So I need to choose who I would want. See, this is where it gets interesting. I think the best players that are available are all wide receivers. But if you see on the list here, there are multiple wide receiver positions plus a flex. So I have a lot of potential there. But I think what I'm going to do is stick with the offensive line and go Jason Kelce. I'm just going to build an awesome defensive line first.
Defensive line or an offensive line?
Offensive line.
Okay.
And also, that's probably foreshadowing for when we do defense. I'm probably going to also build an awesome defensive line.
I love that pick. The center position is huge, obviously. Jason Kelce, again, I mean, he's been the anchor best. I mean, I would say when Travis Frederick was there, he was pushing Kelce for 1A of the best centers, but I think he's always been the top notch, and he continues to be, even though this is probably going to be his swan song this year. But I love that pick. Okay, so I think I'm sort of going to follow in your footsteps here, and this is blowing my mind here. But I'm going Lane Johnson here with my second overall pick. I am going to hold down both sides, or I'm just building the Eagles' offensive line, which scares me in my head, in my brain now, thinking about what this offensive line could be. All right,
that's another solid pick as well. I was thinking about Lane. That's kind of why. So asterisk behind the scenes, I was like, are we projecting for just this year or for the future? And we were like, you know what, just build the best team possible. So that's why I was like, all right, I'm going to go Kelce, because I know probably center-wise, there's no one even close. In the entire NFC East, he's just the best one there, anchor on the offensive line, but Lane Johnson was also there. It makes this hilarious that we're going all offensive line first, but who cares?
Hey, Vince was like, let's do it in different orders because we don't want to just talk about all offensive linemen at the end. And what are we doing? We're talking about all offensive line in the beginning.
Yeah. Joke's on you, idiot.
Gotcha, Vince. All right.
That's on him. He should have known that we were going to build this team logically and schematically.
We are smart football people. Like, it's not like I'm going out and just getting my quarterback and what. No.
Yeah, when I was 7, I built with wide receivers first.
Yes. But you also, I feel like we know this division so well. We know what's deep. We know what's not as deep. So, I would feel like now, after these 4 solid all-pro type offensive linemen, it's going to start falling off now. So if you picked 2 wide receivers to start, then you're just drafting the Giants O-line, and that's never a good thing.
No. I was looking at their offensive line. I was like, I don't think there's anything worthwhile.
No. There's maybe one player there, if I could change him from one position to another, that I would take, but that's it. Okay. Me?
Yep, you're up again.
All right.
Snake trap.
I built my ends. Now I cannot move. Like I can't pick a tackle, right, and play him at guard.
Has he played guard? Vincent,
yeah,
Vince might strangle you. He might come through and strangle you because he played guard before. Like,
yes, he can play guard.
Okay, then I'll allow it.
But he's a rookie, so he's never played anything in the NFL before. But I'm not going there anyway. I am going CeeDee Lamb.
Damn.
I have to get a Cowboys player. I know you love him. He is now wide receiver number 1 in Dallas. I think he's going to blow the top off. I think he's put on size. They're saying he's faster. We know what that means. Best shape of your life season. Got to love it. It's almost July, but need a Cowboy on my team. Need a playmaker on this team. I'm going CeeDee Lamb.
That was my first wide receiver off the board. I was like, if I can't have him in real life, I'm going to have him in the Birds vs. Boys draft one way or another. And I didn't get him. But that sucks. But I think this is going to start the run on wide receivers, and I don't want to be left out. So let's do it. I would like A.J. Brown, please.
Yes.
I still can't believe that we pulled this trade off for a 24-year-old and then signed him to a long-term contract. I have no idea why the Titans allowed us to get away with this while also drafting again in the first round and getting a first-round pick next year. Unreal.
Yeah.
This is fantastic, and it's going to open it up for Devonta Smith. Should that be my second pick? No, I'm actually going to go with Dallas Goedert and fill up that tight end position just because I think he's far and away the best tight end in the division, and I don't want to be left with somebody else. I just want to go get the best player at that position. So I'm going 2 Eagles here, and this is hilarious. We're just doing Eagles and Cowboys. I promise that's not on purpose. These other teams just stink. You want me to draft somebody from the Giants? Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
They'll come. Like, it'll have to happen.
There will be some that come for sure. Okay, those are 2 great picks. Again, Eagles across the board for you. So I am going to go wide receiver back-to-back here. CeeDee Lamb, and then I am bringing in Scary Terry. Give me Terry McLaurin from the Washington Commanders. Team him up with CeeDee Lamb. Defensive backs are going to have problems with these two on the same field together.
That was where I was actually leaning him before I leaned Devonta Smith, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Because I have 2 number ones on my team right now. Straight up. I mean, there's still opportunities to have 2 true number ones for you as well. Hey, maybe have 3 number ones, but I needed another playmaker there, so I am going with Terry McLaurin. Okay. A lot of good names still on this board. Gardner Minshew. That was not a pick, so don't put that down, Vincent. Let me see here. Yeah, this starts to get kind of a little ugly here.
Oh yeah, that is for sure.
Okay. All right, I am going to. One sec here.
I'm looking at the Giants roster. They might not crack this. I'm being dead serious.
It's a problem.
Just the projected starting lineup is just bad. It's just bad.
Yeah.
It's
a problem.
Wow, this is bad. This is so bad.
It's so bad. So
it's worse than I thought.
Yeah, it's not good at all. Looking
at. Oh my god. This is terrible.
I don't know. I don't know a lot of these guys.
You want to choose them to have the diversity of the draft, but
yes,
it's bad. It is so bad.
Hold on one sec. I'm just looking something up. While we do this. All right. So this is something I am going to do because you can't shoot me on this. I am taking Evan Neal, and I'm putting him at guard. The first-round pick for the Giants this year. He was a 2-year starter at left guard and right tackle for Alabama, so he has played guard. He is young. He is talented. He's a mauler. Put him on this offensive line for me. At guard.
Fair enough. I was wondering who the crossover would be. I guess that's it. I will just keep going. I don't want to be left out on the team that I'm building. I'm going to go, or the receiving core that I'm building, I'm going to go Devonta Smith, wide receiver 2, and just build this just how it's going to be in real life, with my weapons being AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, and Dallas Goedert. And I'm fine with that. And then I'm going to go back to the well with the offensive line because I got scared. Like I said, just looking at the other rosters, I think it's pretty bad. I'll go. I know you don't like this guy, but in terms of value, at least this year, and productivity in the past, at least I know he's got something in the tank. Even though we always joke he's becoming the next Jason Peters, I'm going to go Tyron Smith.
Okay.
So I just felt like there's just really nobody else. Like the Giants roster is so bad. It is so bad. We're pretty much picking from 3 teams.
Yes. You can't not. Somebody has to take Tyron Smith. He does still have a lot left in the tank.
Yeah.
He's going to give you 12 games.
that was my line of thinking. I'm like, all right, well, he's better than the other options on the table at freaking left tackle.
Yes.
I didn't really have any other options.
I like that.
Especially with Mailata off the table.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm trying to see here. So you have see, this is where also you got to get smart, kind of look what you've taken, what I've taken, what I can hold out, what I need. So, you have Jalen Rager really is just calling my name right now. All right. I'm gonna do it. Give me Michael Gallup. There's still a lot of talented wide receivers in right now. I was looking at Quez Watkins, Sterling Shepard, Kenny Galladay is still there. Kadarius Toney, I think, could be an absolute weapon, but I'm also taking logic into this. So no, I'm not gonna do that. No. So that's not going to happen. Okay. So I have 3 wide receivers, 3 offensive linemen. Okay, I'm going to do something again. Alabama, baby. I'm taking Landon Dickerson and I'm putting him at center. He was a center in Alabama. He's playing guard now for the Eagles, but he could be the center in waiting for the Eagles, I feel like. Could have been if they didn't draft the guy this year. He's going to play guard, but he was a center on a national championship Alabama team. So give me Dickerson at center.
If you insist, fine.
I mean, he was a center, wasn't he? Not he was a center his whole college career, was he not?
Yeah, you're right. In college,
that's
not
okay.
in the pros.
That's okay. I'm sure he's taking some snaps for the third team.
Yeah, fine.
I mean, who else would you? I'm not taking Tyler Biadasz. We know how I feel about him. Kelce's gone. John Feliciano, I don't know who that is. Chase Ruler, no, I don't. Tyler Larson, John Toth, no. I will take my chances on a Alabama center.
All right, fair enough. This team sucks. So I am going to show the Washington Commanders love with my next 2 picks. I'll just make it easy here because I'm still debating on what I want to do with my backup pick between 2 names. But I'm going to take Sam Cosmi, the right tackle from Washington Commanders. He was a rookie last year and graded out well among rookies, and they think he might be their right tackle of the future. So I know we said we're not projecting for the future, but at the same time, he could be good now. That's their hope, and that's what it looks like they're projecting him to be. So I'll take him as my right tackle as I continue to fill out the offensive line. And then I think I'm going to get bold with my next pick. And actually, you kind of did it already. I filled in my tight end first, but I'm going to go back to the flex and just fill out another weapon. I think there's still some guys on the Washington Commanders that could be good. I think Jahan Dotson is going to be really good. Curtis Samuel's more proven in the league, obviously, because Dotson's a rookie. I think I'm still going to go Dotson. I just think he's going to be really good. Okay. He went 16th, and I really think he would have been projected. That it was considered a reach, but I just don't feel like it was because every catch he had to make at Penn State was an acrobatic circus catch. You just had to put the ball in his vicinity, which is going to translate well for him in the next round. And the next level, he was just that athletic, that talented, and made every one-on-one catch possible. His best games were against Ohio State, so that's how you know like he was ready for big-time competition. So I just think he's going to be good. So I know these picks are kind of like projecting towards the future, but really not. Like they can contribute now.
Yep. Love that. Why not project for now in the future? We didn't make rules. There's no rules here. There's rules. There's plenty of rules. It's a snake draft, but there's no rules about how long this team needs to be good.
Yeah.
So, okay, let me look at this. All right. So, where am I gonna go to have somebody be my number 1? There are. See, this is where it's going to start getting really interesting. Right? So.
So you've got one offensive line position left, your tight end, running back, and both QBs.
Yes.
So kind of getting to the nitty gritty in terms of filling out our offensive lines. We're both trying to stay away from the Giants.
Yes.
You've got your tight end left. I feel like I have a guess on that one. Running back, I feel like is more contentious than you think. Because there's not that many good ones. There's a few. So it's like we get one each. And I think there might be two total that we like.
Yeah. So I'm looking at running back right now, and it's just it's so hard. I don't want to continue to pick Cowboys. I don't want to pick somebody else just to pick somebody else. There are running backs on each team that I like. But my guy needs yeah, I'm gonna go TP. I have to go Tony Pollard. I've been riding the Tony Pollard train for how long? I feel like if I don't pick him here, I am just being a complete hypocrite. There's definitely other running backs I could take, and I'm going to wait until you pick a running back to discuss them. But Tony Pollard needs to be let loose. We see what he can do. Got to be fair, don't know what he can do as a every down workhorse yet. We haven't seen it. Can he do it? He's a lot bigger. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. He's not just like a scat back type guy. He can run inside the tackles too. So give me TP.
Okay. I had a feeling that was coming. And when I said there's two that we like, I knew that was one of them.
Yes.
I think a lot of people watching me like, oh, Zeke. And now, no.
Yeah.
One of the two was not one of the two on the Cowboys.
Yes. No. All right. So I'm going to do it now just because I don't want you to fucking spite me and take two quarterbacks in a row here and then screw me. So I am going Dak Prescott here. I feel like he's the best quarterback in the division currently right now. No, I do not want Carson Wentz. Thank you very much. Give the ginger to the ginger if he wants him. But I was afraid that maybe you would take a quarterback and then immediately take Dak just to have him on your bench, and then I'd be screwed with Daniel Jones somehow.
I thought of the strategy.
Dak Prescott.
I thought of it too late. I was literally sitting here laughing to myself where I was like, I'm going to hit him with the Uno +4.
I know
I was literally about to do Hurts and Dak just to screw you over and just reverse it on you because everyone's going to expect me to take Carson Wentz. And I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to screw him over and take both. Damn it.
And I know it. I'm in your brain.
Oh, man. I was literally sitting here smirking. I was like, please. And you took a running back. I was like, thank God. All right, just take a tight end and I can pull this off. You're like, no, I went Dak. Damn it.
See, this is why you need to look at the board. Look, you already got. I don't have to take tight end right now. You're done at tight end. I can wait.
That's true. Yeah. I just thought I know. Damn it. I wanted to pull that strategy off so bad. Oh well, that's fine with me. Take Carson Wentz, QB1. Obviously, the best quarterback in the division. This makes it very easy. I just really wanted to flip that strategy on you because everybody was going to expect me to do it. And then I was going to do the opposite just to screw you guys up. And then I'll take QB2, and we're going to take it all the way back to 2020 with Jalen Hurts.
Okay. Back-to-back QBs.
Yes.
Carson Wentz, Jalen Hurts, and you're just creating another disaster for yourself.
That's all I know is quarterback controversy.
That's okay. All right. So I need a guard here, correct?
Yes.
Yes. I am also going to project for possibly now and for the future. And I am going the guard of the now, the guard of the future, the first round pick, Tyler Smith. Cowboys, first round pick. Have you looked at the other teams?
I know.
I'm not taking Isaac Seumalo.
Yeah, it might be wise to.
Yeah, I know. I could have, but I didn't want to. I'm taking Tyler Smith. Take the snakes off the screen. He is manhandled Micah Parsons so far in minicamp. He is projected as a high pick now. It is. I like his game. I need some anger. And hey, look who he's going to be playing next to. Either Lane Johnson or Jordan Mailata that he can learn from, help them out. Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay.
You know how I feel.
Of course. I don't.
Just unreal. Okay. Well, listen, we're kind of at the point where we don't have to dive at anybody because I need one more guard, but you filled out your guards, and you need a tight end, but I've already filled out my tight end, so you have the pick of the litter. And I need a running back because you've already taken one. Yes. So I can kind of do whatever we need to do here. And these are going to be our last 2 picks each, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'll make this easy. At running back, I'm going to take Saquon. I still think there's some left in the tank. I just think the problem is the Giants. It's not him. Yes, he's been injured, but also his offensive line is just so unbearably, terribly bad that is the reason for a lot of his struggles lately in his career and pretty much his entire career. You know, he was great early on, but this has just been an abysmal offensive line every single season. I think it's part of the reason for the injuries, and some of it I think is just bad luck. So I could honestly see him bouncing back this year. So that fills it out. And then I have one offensive lineman left. I think I need a left guard, correct?
Yeah, but yes.
All right, let's take our left guard. So you took Landon Dickerson and made him a center, correct? So he's not there for left guards. Okay, thanks.
Correct.
That's awesome. Let's see here. Oh my God, this is bad. This is so bad. All right. I think I'm just gonna be. So you took Tyler Smith just now at left guard. So that's off the table. But you also took Landon Dickerson at left guard and made him a center. Mm-hmm. So I don't really even have any options, right?
I'll give you if a right, just take a guard.
I think Seumalo played.
That's what I was going to ask. I think he has.
He was their starting left guard. That's the thing. I think it's labeled wrong online. Seumalo's always been the left guard, I'm pretty sure. That's odd. Let me take a look at what the Giants have here. Just one last thing. I don't expect this to be anything because it's the Giants, but let's just double check and see. Oh, man. Wow. This team is so bad, man. This is bad. This is so bad. They're starting a rookie.
Yep.
They're starting a third-round rookie at left guard. No. Can I please have Seumalo? Can we just play him at left guard?
Absolutely. 100%.
All right. Because I don't even think I had another – mathematically, I don't think I had another option.
Yeah. No, you're fine. I agree 100% with that pick for you.
Cool. All right. Well, that fills out my team. I love it. The only regret is I really wanted to flip that quarterback thing on you.
I know you
did.
I
thought that would have been hilarious if I got Dak and Jalen Hurts.
I know you did.
I don't even know if you're going to take Daniel Jones right here, but it would have been hilarious. So I'm content with my roster.
All right, so I got 2 picks left. I'm going to fill out my tight end position here. I really do like Logan Thomas. I like him a lot. I think he is a hell of an athlete. When he is healthy, he could be one of the top 6 to 8 tight ends in the league, but the problem is he doesn't stay healthy. So give me 78 catches, 808 yards, and 8 touchdowns from Dalton Schultz this year. He is on the 1-year contract for the Cowboys this year, but I think he is dependable. Dak loves him. I have Dak as my starting quarterback, and I think he is he's not a baller. He's not an all-pro, but he's a hell of a football player, and that's what I need right now. All right, so backup quarterback right now.
Interesting.
So it is. There is, the starter for the Giants that's sitting there, Daniel Jones. I'm going Gardner Minshew as my backup quarterback. Get Daniel Jones out of here. I was actually looking at Tyrod Taylor, the backup of the Giants. I would take him over Daniel Jones, but I think
I would too.
If I need somebody to step in and win me a ball game or two, that's Gardner Minshew. That's not Daniel Jones. So Dak is my one. There's actually been real talk that we've talked about on this show earlier in the offseason about the Cowboys actually seriously wanting to trade for Gardner Minshew.
Yeah.
We know that's not going to happen, but hey, there you go, people that want it to happen. I just made it happen for you.
There you go. Yeah. I wish I could have made CeeDee Lamb happen for me, but oh well.
I mean,
it's a dream that will forever be a dream.
It will be. I needed to steal it from your soul once more.
All right. Well, I thought this was fun. I can't wait to do the defense. I think it's going to go very similarly, where we just go defensive line the whole time. But this is pretty awesome. I think we both should be proud of our teams. I think the Giants should not be proud of anything that they have done ever.
No.
That, like, looking at the roster, I don't know what they're going to do. Not my problem. Don't care.
So we did have players from every team picked, correct? Yeah. Two Giants, right? Saquon and Evan Neal.
Mm-hmm.
But the bulk was Birds and Boys, which, again, who are the best two teams in the division that we feel like? The Eagles and the Cowboys.
Yes.
Washington's close, but we also don't know because they lost a lot of players. We don't know, what Carson Wentz is going to be. But, I mean, we believe 1-1A, Dallas and Philly and Dallas, put it in either order that you want. And that's the bulk of the players on both these teams.
It makes sense, especially on offense. I think when we do it defensively, I think Washington's going to pop up a lot more.
Yes.
But for now, I think far and away the two best offensive options in terms of skill positions and offensive line are both the Eagles and the Cowboys, Birds versus Boys. And I know that sounds biased, but just do yourselves a favor and look up the rosters for the NFC East teams, and you will see the struggle that we just went through.
And if nothing screams to you, like I say it all the time, it's not 2016 anymore. Look at the offensive line I drafted. There is one Dallas Cowboy, and he's never played a snap for them before on my offensive line.
I have one as well. It's only two total. No, I have two.
You have two.
But I have Zach Martin. So
and if I had gotten the second pick, and you may have taken Jordan Mailata or somebody else, Zach Martin was going to be the pick for me.
Yep. I knew I had a good feeling that was the route that we were going, which was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was. So if you are watching this, obviously you are hopefully subscribed to our YouTube channel. Tell your friends, tell your family. This is not just a podcast for the NFC East, for the Eagles, for the Cowboys. We cover the entire NFL. We do fun stuff like this, like we said we did in the draft. We're going to do more stuff like this about fantasy moving forward. Aidan said we're also going to be doing this for the defense. Hey, maybe we'll even do a 2-minute one on special teams. That could be fun. But tell your friends, tell your family, and follow us on social media, Birds vs. Boys Pod on Twitter. Vince is going to put out our teams. You guys can vote on it. Let us know who we missed, why we suck, what team you like more. It's always fun. Thank you, Aidan. Enjoy your childhood bedroom, and we will be back next week.
I can't wait to do the defensive ones. I will probably not be in my childhood bedroom at that point, but if it's back by popular demand, I will come back and do it. I have nothing but clothes from when I was 14. This is a championship that I won in 2009. So, in 3-on-3 basketball, not even real basketball. So I will continue to wear my childhood clothes and live in my childhood bedroom. I promise if this gets 1,000 views, I will come back. I will drive back here just to do the show.
2009, you were winning a 3-on-3 childhood basketball tournament, and I was graduating college. All right. Enjoy. Tell us what team you would pick.